Yeah, hello, how you do?
Not bad, yeah.
Good. I just need to ask a question. Okay, I know this is a horrible one and I'm sorry, but this has to go out for other men to know what's going on. What do you think was wrong whenever with my ex-husband?
I don't know.
When I care and love someone, I am so heavily involved and I want them to have an easy life. And I'll do everything I can to do that.
Correct.
So if I was doing all of that, what would make a man not want to give a shit? He just doesn't care.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you because, and obviously it's circumstantial, and it's an answer I cannot give you. Your circumstance is obviously different, and I don't have that experience, so I cannot offer a perspective.
But you've had other relationships, or you've had friends with other relationships.
Yes. I've none that have cheated because they're not my type of people.
But what about their girlfriends cheating on them?
I don't think I've had any of them.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh wow, I'm the lowest of the low, hey.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty picky.
Well, I mean, this is the thing as well though, like, right, you're best mates with, like, he's a good guy. He's a very good guy and he's very respectful. Well, I see that. So yeah, I guess you do have, yeah, actually the run of the circles, hey. Oh, oh, run in circles, okay.
You are
who you hang around with.
Yeah, you are who you hang around with, the 5 people.
Oh my gosh.
I said that to you a few months ago, that all the people that you were hanging around with always had problems and always getting in trouble and drama and this and that. That's why I never wanted to see it.
Yeah, and I'm not even friends with them now either.
Exactly.
Oh, hell.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, well, have fun with that one.
That's a penny drop.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Trauma.HQ. My name's Olivia and this is where we sit by the pond and we have a little chat. Now, there's a lot of people that are very angry with me since I released that episode on why did I cheat. And the interesting thing is I was actually saying that I understood certain things about the relationship between Destiny and his soon-to-be now ex-wife. And a lot of people did not like the fact that I am willing to admit my discretions, take accountability that what I did was very, very wrong. And maybe, just maybe, you could learn from these experiences.
You don't have to be a dick about it.
Because I am willing to admit whenever I am wrong, and yet somehow a lot of people are taking that to be, oh, you can take accountability, but you can't take full accountability. Every action has a reaction, and every reaction has a reason. So unfortunately, a lot of the men really did not take too kindly to the fact that I had cheated. I admit that what I did was exceptionally wrong. I take full accountability. I hold my hands up. Even in the circumstances of what I did does not excuse that kind of a reaction. However, it is what it is. Hindsight's a bitch. Everyone has to move on from these certain experiences that cause them to do certain things. I have wallowed, I have grieved, I have taken accountability. I take full ownership for my actions. But here's the thing. A lot of guys really didn't like the fact that there was accountability in the direction of the person who caused me to cheat.
You brought this on yourself.
Now, I'm not saying that cheating is right. It is definitely, definitely wrong. And in hindsight, when my ex-husband told me that he didn't love me anymore, I should have just left instead of leaving and jumping on another man. Yeah, I know, it wasn't right.
And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo.
Nor am I condoning those kind of actions for anyone else. However, there is a reason why women cheat. Men cheat for different reasons to women. And this is a problem that we are definitely seeing in society, is the fact that men believe that they have full understanding of what women are and what they want, but you have no idea. And that is why men are having such a problem trying to get the right women these days. Believe it or not, guys, I'm actually on your side. Men, we need more good ones. The ones who are suffering the most are the ones that we need to protect. The very men that think that they don't have any value within society are the very ones that we actually need more of. Whatever a woman is putting you down for, that's because that woman is below your level and you are taking it as face value. But guys, you really need to start taking accountability that anything that happens to you is because you invited it in. I really do want more good men to start taking control of situations. I am not a feminist by any stretch of the imagination, and if anything, I actually think that the feminist movement is causing more damage and harm to society than ever before, which is why we need more good men to start taking control of situations. And it starts with you taking accountability for yourself. So first of all, let me start by explaining something that you guys did not fully understand in that episode. How I'm going to approach this is to speak on a level that everybody can understand. Hi guys, if you're enjoying the episodes of Trauma.HQ, please do a favor for me and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so that you don't miss another episode. All right, let's talk some more. The reason why society is so downtrodden at the moment is because men and women are not having any respect for each other. Men don't respect women and the things that they have to go through, and women don't respect men and the things that they have to go through. So if neither side is respecting each other, it's causing absolute chaos. So for you guys to understand why women are treating you the way that they are, this is the analogy I'm going to use. So imagine it like this. You start a brand new job. This new job offers a base salary, with the expectation that if you hit targets and goals and you put in an awful lot of effort, then they will consider you for promotion or potential increase of salary. So you work at this company for a whole year. You do all of the hard work. You supersede all of the expectations that they have. You surpass all of your targets, and you are considered a very valuable member of the team. So when it comes to your 1-year review, they tell you how valuable you are. They say that you're doing everything that they could ever imagine and that you're exceeding your expectations. They send you on your way and say, keep up the good work. So that's all you get. You then decide to challenge what they're saying and say, could I get a raise, or is there a promotion available? They say, no, it's not in the budget, or there are no positions available at that current time. So you take it as face value and you decide to keep on doing what you're doing, working hard, putting in all of the expectations. You're not dropping anything. You want to be the best member of the team. After that following year, you've now done 2 years of service for this company, and now there is a job promotion available. You put yourself up for that job promotion. By all accounts, considering that you are a very valuable employee, you should be offered that promotion anyway. So when the time comes that they're going to announce that particular job role, it should be yours, right? No, they gave it to someone external. That's gotta burn. That stinging sensation, the sense of betrayal. It doesn't feel very good. You then go to your manager and you say, what the hell? Why did I not get that promotion? Why am I not allowed to have a salary increase? And they just blow it off and say, we'll talk about it at another time. Yeah, the stinging sensation doesn't go away. And when they refuse to actually evaluate what it is that they've done, or even consider you for not only just any promotion, but a raise for all of your hard work, what do you start doing? You start looking elsewhere. You start using company time to scroll through Seek, looking for better, greener pastures, somewhere that will actually offer you everything that you were promised in your first job interview, and yet the expectations were never met. Next thing you know, a headhunter gets wind that you're in the market, and they start introducing you to a new company, a company that will give you a much bigger salary, a much better title, and much better prospects. So what are you going to do? Are you going to stay with the company that you've been loyal to and worked so hard for the last 2 years? Or are you going to go on to greener pastures that are promising you so much more than what you're getting? Now you see, that analogy is exactly the same as a relationship. When a woman puts in so much effort into her partner, for her to be completely ignored, completely ridiculed, completely disrespected, she's going to go somewhere else. That's the only reason why you can't hold on to the woman that you think is being good for you, because you can't show her any appreciation or any respect. You're probably thinking all of those analogies don't work for a relationship. Yes, they do.
I hate to break it to you, but what people call love is just a chemical reaction that compels animals to breed.
I've said this before in another episode, but I could feel it when my ex-husband fell out of love with me. Even though I knew he had fallen out of love with me, I shrugged it off to believe that he was probably suffering with some sort of mental illness, that he was depressed or lost somehow. He never had the balls to tell me what was wrong, but I did everything I possibly could to try and make him happy. I wanted to be a fantastic housewife, and every single time I did anything he wanted, he would just go, cheers, night.
That's pretty bad.
That's not how you treat someone who's looking after you, who's being everything that you could ever imagine. Every single time I would say, hey, let's go out on a date somewhere, he would say, no, that costs too much money. and then the next day go out and buy a dirt bike, which he never used, or fishing rods, which he never used, or a new car for 4-wheel driving that he never used. Never mind all the accessories that he put on that bloody thing as well. It is more important for you to invest in toys that you're never going to use, as opposed to a person who is showing you as much time, affection, and putting as much effort into you so that you can be happy. That doesn't matter. I wasn't even allowed to go on a date with my own husband. And it wasn't like I was asking for the moon or anything. I said, how about I make a picnic and we can go to the park and just sit in the park and have a nice time on a beautiful sunny day? No, that costs money too. See how the analogy still works? If you are not willing to show any appreciation to someone who is working 24/7 on your relationship and you don't want to give anything back, the same shit applies. If you don't want to invest into your relationship, the person who is doing all of the investing will leave. The same way, if you invest all of your time and effort into a job, hoping for the prospect of a promotion or a higher salary, and it doesn't get achieved, you're going to look somewhere else. And clearly, if a headhunter is looking for you, you are valuable. Now, I am not saying I was valuable at the time whenever I met my ex-husband. I was a very damaged person. I had just come out of a horrendously abusive relationship. And I didn't realize how badly damaged I was until I started asking permission for things that didn't make sense. Like asking, could I go and see some friends? So that explains why a woman will actually leave a man or cheat on a man if she's not getting the attention that she is striving for. So why is a man attracting a woman that he's not actually attracted to? I had to ask my current partner, is there anything about me that makes me a really bad person? Is there anything about me that I could do better on? Is there anything that I do in this relationship that makes me not worthy of respect? In all honesty, he could not figure out anything.
Your circumstance is obviously different and I don't have that experience, so I cannot offer a perspective.
If I am the same person that I am now, my partner cannot tell me what I did wrong in that relationship. And he is fully respectful of me, what I want to try and do, all of my goals, and I fully support anything he wants to do. So much so that if he needs a hand with his business, I'm there. I'm willing to help him the same way he is willing to help me in mine. A relationship is a support network. Also,
yeah, you are who you hang around with the 5 people.
That's kind of crazy that our circles are what will influence the world around us. There is very much an aspect of you are what you attract. There are so many people who I know that have absolute chaotic lives, and the reason why they're so chaotic is because they are chaotic people themselves. There is so much about why we have the relationships that we have. If you are a person that comes from chaos, you're also attracted to chaos. If you're a person who is attracted to peace, you want to be peace. If you actually want to have a relationship with someone, you have to have a decent relationship with yourself. Whatever relationship you have with yourself is what is going to attract other people to you. So think of it like this. If you are a person that doesn't fully respect yourself, you are not going to get a person who respects you. Love is not a reason for a relationship. Respect is a reason for a relationship. Love is something that you can't actually describe. If we put it down as an emotion, how often are our emotions going to stay consistent throughout an entire day? Normal people will have a whirlwind of emotions within the space of a day. If you're unfortunate, you'll have them in the space of an hour. But respect is something that's pretty solid. When you have respect for yourself, you have respect for your body, you have respect for your emotions, you have respect for your mind, and most importantly, you have respect for your values. When you respect all of those aspects, you will have a much better chance of attracting someone that will have the exact same respect for all of those core beliefs as you do. If you don't have respect for yourself in those aspects, well then something's going to fall down somewhere. It's not just about the fact that you will not have a good relationship with a significant other. You won't have a good relationship with the people around you. The type of people who you're friends with will show the type of person that you are. If you're friends with someone who's depressed, they're going to make you depressed. If you're friends with someone who's a gossip, you become a gossip. If you're friends with someone who doesn't want to ever work on themselves, they are not worthy of your time.
Not everyone has class. So what are you gonna do?
If you're friends with someone who never wants to work on themselves and only ever wants to complain about how hard life is, that's what you are. You can definitely try and keep those type of people in your life, but it's never gonna last. So if the greener pastures are not you, You need to become the greener pastures. How are greener pastures made? They're cared for. You have to care for you if you want to be the greener pastures. I really do hope that this is resonating a little bit more and that some people can take accountability for their actions. I understand that my actions were bad and I do not condone them. My cheating has now led my ex-husband to believe that all women are cheaters. And that goes the same for any other guy that's ever been cheated on. It's not a solution to your problems. And guys, unfortunately, if a woman cheats or leaves, she checked out at least a year or two before it ended because you were not treating her with respect. And she ended up looking for another job. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in and I'll see you next time for another episode of Trauma Pond HQ. Mwah.